Assalamu alaikum, fellow Toastmasters and wonderful members. How are you all doing? Thank you for making the time to listen to this short presentation. On today's presentation, we will address two main topics. The first one is club officer rules. What are club officer rules and why it's a beneficial experience to volunteer for? Then, in the second segment, we will get to talk and find out about how to know that there is any club officer rules available and how to nominate yourself for that role. So let's dive in. First, let's start on learning about club officers and why it's a beneficial experience to volunteer for. First, let's refresh our memory. Do you remember the motto of joining DIC Toastmaster Club? Do you remember why you joined DIC Toastmaster Club and in what purpose? You got that right. To be the better you. That's the motto we believe at Toastmaster International, and that's the ultimate and the common goal among all members here and overseas. To be and build the better you. Now let me ask you this. Do you remember how we explained to you, Toastmaster, to have a fast and a clear idea what it is about? That's correct. We said to you that Toastmaster International is a proven and educational program and platform to build, practice, and master professional and personal skills. So the same way we take turns on meeting rules to enhance our skills on communication, leadership, public speaking, and others, volunteering for club officer rules enhance your skills to the next level in you. And that's the benefit of being and volunteering for a club officer role. That's why it's great to start building up your skills through becoming a club officer. As a club officer, you get to build up your expertise and growth. You get to build up your experiences and your resume, and you get to practice and master your skills on a learning higher skill and level. Now let's get an overview. What are the officer rules and the main function? Each club has 7 club officers: the president, the vice president of education, the vice president of membership, the vice president of public relations, treasurer, secretary, and surgeon at arms. The easy way to understand these main rules is to think about the president as the club manager. The vice president of education is like an educational manager. The vice president of membership is the membership manager. The vice president of public relations is the marketing manager. The treasurer is the financial manager. The secretary is the maintenance and office manager. And the surgeon at arms is the logistic manager. Wow, that's cool. Now I am sure you are more curious to get to know more details about the responsibilities and the duties of each role. And that's exactly what we will learn next. But before that, I had to mention that each club may run things slightly different, depend on many factors. So be open-minded and flexible about that. From this point forward, I am sharing with you DIC Toastmaster Club experience and how things are handled in a normal circumstance. And due to time, I will only address the main duties and responsibilities of each club officer role. Ready, set, go! Let's start with the president, the club manager. The president is mainly responsible for the overall success of the club. He or she assists the other officers at their responsibilities monitor them, and ensure they are doing their duties. The president is also responsible to hold a regular executive meeting, and this is a meeting only for officers, and it's not the regular meeting that we do attend every first and third Tuesday of the month. On the executive meetings, the president gets to plan, monitor, and review the club progress and its members with all the officers. The president also represents the club at the area, district, and division meetings and make sure that all officers are trained, attend all the 2 mandatory officers training sessions. The president is the person that leads the club success plan and distinguish club plan and monitor its implementation. The second ranking officer is the vice president of education, and it does serve as well too as the president when we have the president absence. The main duties and responsibilities of the VPE is to plan and announce the regular club meeting agenda, assign and explain meeting rules, track each member goal, progress, and achievement, announce, celebrate, and share the new members and the achievement, and also assign and serve as a mentor to the new members, collect and announce the meeting vote count, announce every 3 months the final and the highest score of the winners. As you may notice, VPE is all about knowing and acknowledging the educational level of the members and the club, and that's why it is called the educational manager. And an abbreviation we use as well too as Vice President of Education is VPE Education or VPE. Now let's move to the next club officer, the Vice President of Membership, also known as VP Membership and VPM. In general, the VPM monitor and strategize the membership level of the club, and that's why it's easy to memorize it as the membership manager. The main duty and responsibilities of the VPM do include to develop and carry out recruiting strategy to new members to the club, collect the guest contact and add them to the club platform and data, assist participants to fill up their membership application, and also arrange with them the best day and time to make their application online and do the first payment. For the Vice President of Public Relations, the Marketing Manager, this is the manager of creativity and advertisement, and he or she is responsible of setting up, creating the club platform and website, creating and publicizing the club meeting, activities, progress, achievement, posts, ads, flyers on social media, club website, and the club platform, and others. As well, publicizing the club members' progress and achievement in all the possible platforms. The Vice President of Public Relations do all this, making sure to protect and safeguard the Toastmaster International brand and Downtown Islamic Center name and reputation. The abbreviation we use for the Vice President of Public Relations is VP Public Relations or VPPR. Now the next officer is the Treasurer, the Financial Manager, or should I say the Money Manager. Our treasurer mission is very easy, as we don't have a club bank account and no money handling is needed. That's why The responsibilities of the treasurer is to send early reminders and announce the membership renewal and the due date, arrange with the members so they can make their online payment before the deadline, and to follow up with all the officers that they're doing their membership renewal before the deadline. No arrangement is needed with the officers because they all have access to make their payment. The next officer in the list is secretary, the secret keeper. No, we don't have no secrets. The secretary is the maintenance and the office manager. The club don't have a physical office location. What we mean by office is document, proof, details, and papers connected to DIC Toastmasters Club and its members. The secretary is the primary person that arranges and safeguards all that. She or he also keep and announce minutes of regular and executive meeting of the club, handle and represent the club, handle and respond to the club emails and communication or notify who need to respond. Also update the club officers at the club center and the club platform and the Google Drive. And also maintain and update the club platform and website. And the last officer is the Surgeon at Arm. In abbreviation, we say SAA. This is the organizer of the meeting. Now that DIC Toastmaster meetings are conducted online, I will focus on the responsibilities and the duties of the Surgeon at Arm to prepare and maintain a successful online meeting. The Surgeon at Arm ensures the meeting setup, meaning he or she create and provide a Zoom link with the right setting that fits the meeting. Also, he is the primary creator on the meeting and at the WhatsApp groups and all the communications. And he is the primary guest guide during the meeting to ensure all guests are taken care of. And most importantly, he or she work on preventing any disturbance during the meeting. Those are the 7 club officers. As you notice, they are very easy and clear, and anyone can do them. You will also find at Toastmaster International and the club Google Drive all the guidance and the details to be a successful club officer and extend your expertise and skill. Now, what came to the mind is, what is the requirement to be a club officer? And how to know if there is a vacant officer role? Good news. The requirement is to be a club member. And that's exactly you. As for how to find out if there is a vacant role, that's what is coming next on the self-nomination. To find out about if there is any club officer role that is available, you can either ask the club president or wait for the club announcement for the role vacancy. Luckily, in our club, we have 5 club officers available, and we will announce them in the coming meeting of Tuesday, July 21st. Those club officers' roles that are available are Vice President of Education, Vice President of Membership, Vice President of Public Relations, Secretary, and the Treasurer. To nominate yourself to a club officer role, Just share your interest on the role you want to volunteer for with the president. And the current VPE and the president will plan the election segment, where you will get to promote yourself to the rest of the members, why you are the best fit for this role. And this will allow the members to hear you and vote for you as well. I should also mention that sometimes you will get to be nominated by members to a club officer role. So be prepared. This coming meeting, July 21st, we will announce the available club officers. You can nominate yourself, or you can also get nominated to a role. And the current VPE and the president will plan what is the best to do in August as election segment. It can be a speech or a table topic session. Don't miss this opportunity to grow and generate your expertise and skill. Join the executive team of club. Become a club officer. And take your skill to the next level. Now that we learn about the club officer rules and its benefits, and how you can find out if there is a club officer role available and how to nominate yourself or nominate someone else. It's time to think and prepare for such an opportunity and take actions. So here is what to do next. First, reach out to the president, which role you are interested in, and he will inform the officers. Second, register as a guest at the club officer training that will be held this Sunday, July 25th, online from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. When you register, specify which role training you want to attend and learn more about. Attending this live training will give you and help you extra glimpse of the club officers, and you will get to ask questions and have them answered from the district officers. Then third, register on pathway training. It will be held in the same day and after the officer training, and that's gonna be from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. If you are interested to learn about the president, VPE, and the secretary, make sure you register then for the base camp manager. This is a very important role and connected to the duties and responsibilities of those three officers I just mentioned. However, if you are interested on the other officers, like VPM, VPPR, Treasurer, Surgeon at Arm, then you can register to the basic base camp. So let's do it. Join the executive team of the club. Become a club officer. Take your skills to the next level. Thank you for your time and listening to this presentation, and see you on the next meeting.